Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from CyanSky. Now this here is their H3, comes in this box. Now they sent this to me directly. They wanted me to test and review this light. They also included a couple accessories that you can buy separately. Gun mount here, also a weapon mount here for easy access, turning that light on and off from your weapon. So now let's go ahead and take a look here at the specs. Now this is a one color LED, but it has built-in diffusers in it, both green and red. Now the highest output, as you can see there, is 1300 lumens on the white LED. Of course it goes down, change the diffuser there, but the nice thing about it, it's all built into the light, so you don't have to screw on any lenses or anything like that. Let's wait no further, let's open this up and see what's in. Show you here the weapon mount here. This is the switch here to turn it on and off, and this is what you'll put on the flashlight. This goes on the weapon. Now they do include an Allen tool here for you to mount this on your weapon of choice. The button appears to be good quality, heavy duty springs. And then of course you've got the weapon mount itself here, ABS plastic. Now we've got the user manual, pretty straightforward on this, telling you some information about the battery level, especially when it's being transported to you. It's set up for long storage life to keep from damaging the battery. You get one warranty card, USB Type-C charging cable. You do get an open-end holster. Single stitched material here. It feels okay. Not seeing any issues with that. One lanyard, and you've got one button cover here as well as one O-ring. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. There it is. Nice size light. Not seeing any issues there. Got kind of a tactical feel to it there, or everyday carry. So yeah, it's nice to be able to have one light with the best of both worlds. Now you can table stand that if you need to. No real heat sinking on the head here, as you can see. Gray bezel. Side switch does stick out past the body a little bit there. Now I do like the fact that the head is bigger than the rest of the body. Definitely makes it easier to carry. Style and design on this is very nice. Not seeing any issues here. The body is smooth, so it could be some issues if you're wearing gloves, but I don't see it being a huge issue. It's wet outside. I like the fact that you can mount this on a weapon, which is pretty nice. Now the machining and finish on this is very nice. Not seeing any issues with them. These are very budget friendly. That's another big plus. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the deep textured reflector. Now this is running the Cree XHP35 high LED. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you now what it does when you change the diffuser that's built inside. And you can go either way. Alright, well now let's go ahead and take this apart and I'll show you the battery that it comes with. Now this is a complete kit. It comes with everything you need in this box to get you started. Tail spring, pretty heavy duty here. Do have to remove the protection piece here on the battery. Does come with a battery with the built-in port. This is a 21700 cell. This is 5000 milliamp. This is a 20 amp cell. Protection is built into the battery. Should provide plenty of power for this light and give you good run times. Adds a lot of value. There is a very small spring contact point down in the head, but it isn't spring loaded, so it's definitely to make contact with a button top cell. So now we're going to go ahead and get this ready. Now they wanted me to show you this option, show you how it works. Easily screws over the existing flashlight, easily converting it. It is already on, as you can see, and you can set that just like that. Now if you do want to set this at a higher level, say like there, you now can have it at the full light output. So it's nice. You can also change the color of the light as well. Now that you can turn it on and off here, you can pressure switch it here. Just be able to just put a little pressure on that. Will activate the light. This turns it on and off. That two switch design here. So that's actually a pretty nice feature. It is not included in this kit, but you can purchase it separately. So now let's go ahead and get this light all back together. And let's go through the UI. The UI is pretty straightforward. Turning on that light, we'll look at the beam first. See there, nice combination beam. It does have a centralized hotspot. Very little bleeding around the edge of that. Spill area is a sharp cutoff. And the same light intensity from there all the way to the edge to about right there, and then it starts to drop off before the abrupt cutoff. So that looks good. Alright, so now we're going to go through those light outputs there. Real straightforward on the UI on this. If you do want the special mode on any light output, press and hold the side switch will get you strobe, and that is variable on the flash, and that is distracting. You can press and hold that to turn it back. It does have memory mode, so if you go here to the highest output, turn it off, turn it on, you do have that tactical feel to it where you can pressure switch that, instant access. If you want that to stay on, half press, release, half press, full press, we'll leave it on. Really simple on that. And we'll go back down to the lowest light output. So now we're going to go ahead and change the color of the LED to green. And now we'll go through those light outputs there. Nice light output, good beam on this. Now this beam is going to have good throw regardless of what color you have it on, so that's nice. Really intense in there. And then we'll right back down. Now we'll go to the red. And you got good intensity on this as well. And that's real easy on the eyes, great for hunting. Green is as well, comes in handy. Head is getting warm, so that's good. Working good on those higher outputs. Turning that off. And that's all there is to this light. Really a nice solid build quality on this. It's going to be easy on the budget. Definitely am impressed with these. That's why I feature them on my channel. And I really highly recommend these for someone that doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a flashlight or a gift for someone else. It's up to you. But in any case, you can't go wrong. Definitely one of the better made flashlights here. I've tested previously as well. So it's definitely nice to see another company come in the market for these budget-friendly, nice quality flashlights. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the CyanSky H3. We're going to start off on the white LED. That water spout is 35 feet from where I'm standing. Faintly making 65 feet there, as you can see. There's the beam on the fence, kind of give you an idea. We're going to go to the next level here, see how it does. Man, that did real well. Faintly making 238 feet behind the Tree of Life, which is 138 feet. It's got some good throwing range on this, which is to be expected from Cree. Actually, one of my more favorite LEDs from them. Usually making it to that park, across the way, 65 feet to this tree here, tree line, fence line. Let's go to the next level, see how it does. Nice even spacing in the UI. Making it across the park to those playgrounds. I list all my distances in a video link in the description area of all my videos. Check it out if you have any doubts on distances. 238 feet here to that tree. 138 feet here. Allergies have been bothering me quite a bit lately. Typical season. Alright, let's go to the next level. The highest output there. That's actually pretty impressive. It's got some good range on that. Look at the beam. Spill area is more than enough. Making the palm tree there, first one. And the second one. Yeah, that's doing really good. Fence line, tree line. Okay, so now we're going to go to the highest output here. And now we're going to change it to the other colors. That way you guys can see on the maximum output on the red LED in its range. Really intense. Making 65 feet there. Great for hunters. And it is faintly making the tree of life. It's 138 feet. That is impressive. Alright, so now we're going to go to the next color here. If I can do the right one. And there's green. A little bit more intense there. Got some pretty good range. Trying not to eat a bug. Forgot my mask. So I'm doing the best I can here. Alright, that's what those colors look like. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. This H3 did very well out there. Very nice beam performance. It's got some decent amount of throw. I think definitely the beam is a little more tolerable than a dedicated thrower, but it still kind of leans a little bit towards that, just not fully. In my opinion, you do have a nice larger hotspot versus a dedicated thrower or a laser LED light, so it's definitely more appealing in my opinion with this type of beam. Now personally, you know, combination beams are my favorite type that are out there. I have several lights that I use all the time. In my opinion, they're great for both indoor and outdoor. This definitely is the same thing. Definitely is impressive both in build quality. Nice feature about this is the changeable lens covers that you will not lose in the light, which is nice. Oh, the old ones you gotta screw on here and then you put them in a little pouch and lose them, and I've done that myself. So this is nice to see that it's built in to the light. Definitely a nice unique design, and that's nice to see another company coming out and making a quality light for us flashaholics, especially at budget prices. So now let's go ahead and take a look at it here in the holster. Holsters are always a little stiff when you first put it in, but after that you're good to go. Open-end design, nothing really to this, pretty basic. And because the way this is and the material, it's going to be pretty rugged to wear. This back on this is pretty stiff, and the material here, it is single stitch material, but it's pretty wide, as you can see here, and it's the same material as this, so that's nice. And that's going to be really easy to get in and out. Once you've taken it in and out a few times, it'll mold to the light. So that's nice. It's good that they want a decent quality on that. Now the open-end design, you can still scratch them, especially on the tail area. If you're rubbing up against the counter or a desk, if you sit at a desk, you'll scratch up your light. So that's one thing to know. So I want to thank CyanSky for sending me this and including these optional weapon mounts and trigger switch. Now if this is something you are interested in getting, this H3 or these accessories, I will leave a link down in the description directly to their website. That'll help save some money on this already very affordable flashlight kit. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from CyanSky to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.